YouTube, Facebook, was popping. King of the podcast, back in it once again. Alright, now, skip the clickbait. You feel me? Skip the clickbait. Now let's talk facts. Black Panther was not a great movie. In fact, I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, it might be the worst MCU movie ever made. Now, I've been on record on the podcast. I've dropped 2 YouTube videos about it. I've debated many people on blogs and streams. But the fact of the matter is this movie was flawed and y'all refuse to admit it because of the fucking culture. Are we joking? Are we joking? You know, when people tell me this movie is good, they don't even say the movie. They say, well, it had this influence and it had that influence. What the fuck does that have to do with the movie? Fuck it. I'm gonna get started. Let's go.
Guys, now you know how I feel about this movie. Civil War. We're not here to talk about Civil War. What we're here to talk about is how Black Panther was displayed so much better in Civil War. His powers were used better. He was a more dynamic figure in the storytelling, in the plot, in the tech, in the gadgets. I loved every moment in him in Civil War, which is, again, a movie I hate. Not why we're here. I think the best thing the Russo brothers displayed was T'Challa's ability to not only meet the new world, but the plot that they drove forward, not only introducing him to us, but made him believable, and his storyline actually mattered along with Bucky's and Cap's and the rest of the Avengers. We did not get that same energy and imagery in Black Panther.
Okay guys, now pause. Before we go any further, before I finish taking this apart, hit this link right here. Facebook users, in the box. I did have a review as a movie reviewer. Production wise, set wise, $700 million worldwide wise. Yeah, I broke it down, 8 out of 10. But then it hit Netflix, and this is how we got.
Okay, so we're still on Civil War. You know what I'm saying? He's showing off all these cool powers. He's out running cars. He's dueling with the Falcon in a tunnel. You know, he's outwitting Cap. I loved it. I loved all the energy. And then we gave Ryan Coogler the reins. Now, when Kevin Feige gave the reins to Ryan Coogler after Creed and Fruitvale Station, I was very optimistic. And then he announced this all-star cast of heavyweights who've been in the game and know a thing or two. A cast who had chemistry and genuinely got along with each other on and off camera. And then the camera started rolling. Alright guys, so let's just talk about the entire pacing of this movie was thrown off with this opening scene. So, the spy who was sent with the double spy about the vibranium. This shit is a complete joke, as instead of painting the picture of an untrustworthy king, we get half of the truth. And then as the story unfolds, let's not even mention, this entire opening scene is like way too dark. I can't see, it was pointless and could have been cut out the movie. If she's not walking into a room, she's basically just sitting there talking and standing with T'Challa. Now, one of the parts of the movie that I thought so. And like I said, the pacing in this movie is completely destroyed because you have the showdown leading up to T'Challa and Killmonger, and so Claw is essentially useless in this, and that's why I'm pretty much not going to talk about him, because his role was much larger in Age of Ultron. So Forrest Whitaker plays the Killmonger so vengeful. Now, switching tones, I do enjoy the Jabari tribe. You know, Umbaktu, he probably was one of the second most enjoyable characters behind Shuri. Really did get the infamous words.
With my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew death was better than bondage.
Okay, Michael B. Jordan damn near has me sold on this movie, but like, you know, you guys, I have a personal dislike for this movie. So then Kanye West crashes TMZ and we get this.
Slavery for 400 years? For 400 years? That sounds like a choice. Like, you was there for 400 years and it's all of y'all?
Let's go back to Killmonger, who was getting so much praise.
Just bury me in the ocean with my ancestors that jumped from the ships, because they knew death was better than bondage.
Alright everybody, that's it. I'm done. No more finito. No more speaking of Black Panther on this channel. Y'all, YouTube, Facebook, live stream, we're done. Don't at me, bro.